Hello, my little bitty munchkin babies, and welcome to another build showcase. Today we're going to be showcasing the Octopus House. You can see it over there in the distance. The first part of the house that we're going to look at is this little, I don't know what to call it, these signs here. You are entering the territory of the octopods. If you do not wish to die on sight, then pay tribute to our lord, the Great Octopus. So, I've paid tribute here. I've given, I've dropped a squid's head in here just to, you know, because obviously that's how you pay tribute to an octopus, right? Is by bringing a squid's head, right? Anyways, so I've paid my tribute so we can enter, no problem. And over there you can see the front of the house. We've got this mushroom that's partially cut down. And the first thing we're going to look at here is not technically really part of the house, which is why I'm going to show this first. This here is a little, I guess, villager breeder that Jimmy Jongers attempted to build. So this build, of course, well, actually I could be wrong. I think, well, Jimmy Jongers helped kjtherocker on this. So this is kjtherocker's build, of course. The Octopus House. And I think Jimmy Jongers helped him to try and build this breeder here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work at all, which is a little disappointing, I think. But, hey, what can you do, right? Anyways, we'll go ahead and start by going in the main entrance. Why not? We've got a... what's this called again? Wait, what? Do you mind this with an X? You do mind it with an X. We've got a smithing table here. Some stuff. I'm not going to steal his items or anything. And if we... sorry about the zombie noises. If we go back here, there's a little secret storage area. And if we go up the stairs, or climb the ladders, up to you, we've got a little back area here. And the shape of this build makes sense when you see it from the outside. Like, for example, this is the eyes of the octopus. So if we go out front, you'll see that was the eyes. And if you go around, you can see that it's shaped as, you know, an octopus head. So that's why it's, you know, the shape of it is a little strange. But I think it looks pretty cool. Next, we're going to go ahead and go down to the left. So there's these branching paths that sort of come off the side. And if we go down here, we've got these sort of little houses. It sort of... hold up. There we go. It sort of evokes a village. Like the sensation of a village, because you've got all these little houses. Now before we start going in the houses, over here we've got a single sheep in what I presume is the beginnings of a sheep farm. If we pop down here, we've got a mine. I suppose that goes down to the mine system, so we don't need to worry about that. What we do need to worry about is these houses. Let's see what's inside them. I think most of these are mostly empty. Yeah. Because I could be wrong, but I think this build is sort of incomplete. We've got a nether portal here, a sort of weird malformed nether portal. Unfortunately, the nether portal isn't correctly synced, so it'll just bring us back to the Plains Bagel, so we're not going to go into there. And here we've got a single bed, so I guess this one has been started. Over here we've got two beds. I guess this one's a little bit bigger, and this one also is going to be a little bit bigger with another two beds. And we can climb up here, and this will bring us right back to the front. So that's cool. But what I think is interesting about this build, and one of the big things that I like, is there's a lot of weird sort of hidden, like, there's a lot of weird quirky hidden areas like this here. So if we pop in here, this is just sort of a weird underground area that you wouldn't notice if you walk on the main path. This is where the water ends up going down to. There's a little hole in here, a little peephole. Don't know if this is the beginnings of like a secret door or something. But yeah, so the water goes down here, and let me see if I can... okay, it doesn't look like I'll be getting under there. But I think it's pretty cool. And it all flows into here. Well, not all of it. Some of it flows to the side. This way, I think, actually. So if we go to the north side, over here, because this is facing east. Yeah, so the water goes to there. There's some torches out here, sort of reducing mob spawns. There's a weird bombed out pond over there. Carrot farm over here. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much everything for the Octopus House itself. Alright, tell you what, I thought this build was going to be a little bigger. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to fly around, because I know there's some interesting stuff in the area, so I'll go ahead and fly around and see if I can find anything cool. Oh yeah, so one thing I didn't mention is these trees are all messed up. Presumably from a forest fire. There's also this here, this weird sort of beginnings of a tunnel. And if we follow these torches, I know that to the north there's some weird stuff. Alright, yeah, over here. Check this out. Check this out. We've got some torches here, and then we've got a path coming off of water here. And it's sort of, I guess there's missing dirt here, but it sort of goes up, and then it stops all of a sudden. So I assume this is the beginnings of a path to the house, because if we follow the torches, it leads to the front of the house. So the house is over there. Okay, so the reason I'm making a build showcase of this, I guess, somewhat incomplete build is that I don't know if it's ever going to get completed, so I feel comfortable making a build showcase. So I'm actually going to fly over here just because I want to show you another forest fire that occurred. And you know what, I'll do a separate build showcase of the Plains Bagel. But yeah, so here also, I think there was a forest fire. And my suspicion is that this forest fire here and the forest fire near the Octopus House were both caused by lightning. That's my suspicion. I could be wrong, but that's what I think happened. Anyway, so that's the Octopus House, you know, short and sweet. And I'll see you guys in the next build showcase. Ta-ta!